Hello everyone, just doing a quick video here before the truck goes in for service and documenting how the service goes. This would be almost the third time it's going in. First time it was a couple weeks after I had it. Noticed some clunking and wind noise, and it went into the Rockville service center, temporary service center. Second time I went in, found out they were closed and they rescheduled without telling me to go to Richmond. And pretty much the service person hung up on me because they said, well, you got no choice but drop it off in Richmond. So now it's been rescheduled to, well, it's a funny story. It's rescheduled, hopefully it'll get picked up today. So the truck is almost 3 months old, or it's about 3 months old, and we've done about 11,000+ miles on it. It's a great truck, had no issues, major issues I should say, drivability. It hasn't let us down on the road or whatnot. Been working out great. So the service is going in for is the clunking sound from the front end. That's related to not the drivetrain. It's more of a suspension clunk over small bumps, and pretty much anywhere you're driving, if you hit puddles and stuff, it just clunks like a, you know, like there's something loose. I went under and checked all the control arms, you know, upper, lower mounts. Everything seems to be tight. There's nothing I can tell that might be causing this issue, but it might be, you know, Rivian will figure it out. They got great engineers. Second issue, same with the suspension. It creaks, stop and go traffic. Even if you slow down and speed up, it makes that old creaking sound. I'll try to put a video link in here. I took a video for Rivian when I put the service ticket in, just to explain what it sounds like, and it doesn't sound good. The other issue is going in for is wind noise. It's quite loud in there. We'll see what they say. They're saying it's the quarter windows by the mirrors. I don't think that is the issue, because when we drove to Nova Scotia, I put a masking tape on the glass roof on the front edge of it, and that seems to, you know, quieten the interior quite a bit. Just to give you a comparison, this is a loaner I picked up Friday. It's a base work truck, a 1500 Chevy. Thanks to Rivian for giving me a rental. And that's quieter than the Rivian, and that shouldn't be the case because, you know, electric cars, we have another Chevy Bolt that's quieter. So hopefully they'll figure out what the issue with this is. The other major issue, it locks up its cameras quite often. It was better in the last release. This new release, I've been pretty much resetting as often as I need to, because this garage that I park in is pretty tight. I have about 6-8 inches on both sides when I pull in, so I rely on the front camera a lot. I know the sensors are there, but a camera kind of have an idea where the light needs to shine before I stop. So pretty much been doing a soft reset, you know, both steering wheel button, the outer edge, and then a hard reset with the emergency flashers. If that doesn't work, I just leave the truck outside and it seems to reset overnight. The other issue we got is the tonneau cover. I tried fixing it, you know, put a little weight, trying to keep the gliders clean. Notice in the really hot days, it's not even worth pushing the button because it won't open. It seems to be the gap between the slates or the channels. These things are too tight. You see the little bump out there touching each other right here pretty tightly. I think that needs to have a little bit less tolerance so it smooths out, you know, goes in better. But again, there's a new release for this cover coming out, I guess 3.0 they're working on, so I'm hoping they'll update that soon. Love the cover though when it works. It's great to be able to put stuff in, and typically I have a fridge in there all the time, and that's because, you know, it's handy to have that 110 out there. So if I need to pick up something cold or, you know, freezing, it works out. I'll do another review on the fridge itself. I've been loving it. It fits perfectly under in the truck bed, which is a unique size because typical truck fridges don't fit in there. The other issue we have is the gear tunnel interior doors. They pop out. They're about an inch gap. They don't latch properly. Nothing major. Figure it's going in. Might as well get it fixed. The other issue we got going on is the aero covers are scratching the wheels pretty badly. I have a video on that. They're digging into the aluminum pieces. Some of the wheels are worse than the others. Hopefully they'll fix that. The other issue we got going on with batteries, so both of the 12 volts batteries getting replaced. Maybe it's because they're time or not the right batch or whatnot, but I notice my radio have issue. Sometimes it only plays the subwoofers, so you gotta reset the truck or soft reset. The reception's pretty bad on it. The tune-in radio barely works. It'll, even with the full signal, it will just not, it will keep saying buffering. I typically just play, music out of my phone. That seems to work reliably. Other issue, charging. Like I mentioned, we went to Nova Scotia with this truck. I think we were the first one out there camping out for about 20 days. Pretty much off-grid, on beaches and stuff. It was a great trip, but charging, had a lot of charging issues, and it's a bit iffy. Charging infrastructure in Nova Scotia and Quebec area is not bad. There's a charger every 50 miles. The problem is there's only one charger, and most of them are only 50 kilowatt. So if the truck doesn't work at one spot, you go to the next one, you're pretty much, 100-mile reserve, you're pretty much out of luck if both of them work. So we had a few situations where it didn't. So what we figured out, if anybody else having the charging issue with the DCFS, is charge on level 2 charger for 5-10 miles or whatever, 10-20 minutes or whatever, just to get the truck charged a little bit, and then try the DCFS. And we had a really good luck with that. That seems to work out. Of course, you end up spending 2 hours charging to 80% because 50 kilowatt. But when you're on vacation, who cares? It's time is on your side, and especially in Nova Scotia, the charging stations are at gorgeous locations. Highly recommend visiting that area. The other issue we have is just overall, truck's great, and just need a little bit better service. So service on this is supposed to be picked up Friday. Was rescheduled. That's why I have the loaner. I picked it up Friday early, 7 o'clock. And then it got rescheduled to Saturday. Well, something happened that rescheduled to Sunday, and then the tow company called me on Friday to say they don't work on Sundays, so they'll be picking up today. So I've been getting a lot of messages from Rivian saying yesterday, today's Monday, if it was picked up yesterday, because they're expecting the truck today to be at Richmond. But it hasn't, because tow truck company, doesn't pick up on Sundays, so now they got to come pick up today. And issue with that also, that you get 60-minute heads up. So like today, pretty much work day. I'm probably going to have to work from home or figure out to take a day off, because I work over an hour from here. So if I get a text 60 minutes before they show up, I want to make sure I'm here when they pick up the truck. But overall, loving it. It's been about 3 months now, over 11,000 miles, and it works out great so far. No issues other than creaks, clunks, and those kind of things. Again, for a new truck, that shouldn't be the case, but it's one of the elderly trucks. We just received another truck in Washington, much better sorted out. It's VIN number almost over 8,000, I think. It's close to 9,000. And much quieter, much better fit and finish. So I know Rivian's working on these things, and just like the unit change, when we made the trip, we couldn't switch it. We didn't have the option to switch to kilometers, and with the latest update that came out last week, now there's an option. So thanks Rivian for keep improving this truck. Really loving it. Just need to improve the service a little bit, and I think we'll be in a great shape. I'll keep you guys posted once I get this truck back from Richmond. Only option if you're in DC area, there's 2 options or 3. 2 closest one would be Richmond and Brooklyn, and the third one is Ohio, and nothing closed. They're apparently looking at a new location, and from what I heard, it's in Annapolis. Not ideal, you know, but we'll see where we end up with that. I think Rivian can really use a location around DC area. It doesn't have to be in DC, but somewhere around close, because they're going to have a lot of customer in this area. Personally, I know a lot of people that order this truck after seeing mine, SUV and a pickup truck. So I'm hoping Rivian opens something close by here. On that note, please like and subscribe. I'll keep putting these videos up there. I'm hoping it's informed some people on what the service is like in this area. And I'm hoping Rivian improves the service a little bit, where, you know, we're waiting 2-3 months just to get these things looked at. And I know they're busy trying to sort these things out. On that note, please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one.